restrictor plate tracks like Daytona, Talladega, you've got to make sure you've got a partner or a buddy at least to go into the pits with you, because if you don't have a draft, if you go by yourself and don't have a draft, you're on an island.
Yeah, it was interesting there at the end because some of the cars had held out, and then they got that caution, and they were able to come in the pits, and then I had to leave. And I listened to the end on the radio on 92.9, and just in case you wondered, every race is covered on 92.9, so you can listen to the race if you're not able to watch it. And it's this picture in my mind. I'm like, oh God, here we go. Yep. I know it's going to be a wreck. And I didn't get a chance to go back and watch the clip, but it was kind of a chaotic finish. But that's what makes it fun. It was a fun one to keep up with.
Up until the last turn, I thought I was sitting there thinking, I was like, "Oh man, my prediction's gonna come true." Because Chase started like the last 6 laps. He was like in 15th, and I was like, I don't know if he's gonna have enough time to get up there. And then he went and did a straight Earnhardt, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, he's coming from 15th to first."
Logano was my guy, and he was.
Well, he was right there. I mean,
he was right there.
It was a good ending, and then of course, my family and I were talking about this in the last lap because they had the spin out on the backstretch. But no caution was thrown. They're going to let this finish.
And that's one thing is they let them race to the finish. They didn't throw out the caution flag, which they shouldn't have because it was behind. Yeah. And it wasn't going to affect anything. But when I heard them, they're crashing.
I was like, they're going to freeze. Don't freeze the field. Don't freeze the field. Come on.
Yeah, they let them finish. So it was fun. They're fun to listen to. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they are fun to listen to.
They're like baseball games. They're great to listen to on the radio. Yeah. I do enjoy it. MRN and PRN do a great job with that.
For fans that aren't, fans of NASCAR and to get in the sport, so NASCAR fans are kind of like college football fans. They hate their sport. They love it so much they hate it. They hate everything about it. You could have the most perfect, beautiful, wonderful race. Dale Earnhardt and Jesus come back and race 1-2, and they could drag off the back, and everybody have something to complain about. So it's got just the same. But listening to NASCAR races, whether it's television or the races, you actually learn so much about racing, cars, aerodynamics, all kinds of things you wouldn't think that you might learn about things. Watching those races as other sports, a lot of the other sports they're busy talking about the greatness of this guy or how wonderful this is, or the pageantry of the game, as opposed to breaking down exactly why they're running this offense or this defense, the X's and O's. And in NASCAR, they break down everything. Yeah. You get to talk to the drivers, the crew chief,
how much
cameras
with everything in something.
Everything. We know everything about it. And so that is one thing I do love about the sport, is that it is so informative. It is way much more things about the guys and actually the equipment and everything. Like, we'll argue about how much air is in a football for how many years, and then every weekend the crew chiefs are changing air and tires. But anyway, it is for people that, like Tom said, that are new or do love the sport anyway. Please listen to the games here on KTC 92.9 and 1590 AM, and do watch them when you're at home as well.
This guy right here. This guy right here. And he's the champ.
Just in case, Hornets game was on 92.9 last night, and saying, just do great coverage. You just in the car. There's always a game on. Seems like on 101.5 or 92.9. So, like Calvin says, well, where do you get some of your sayings? Like, everybody, like, why is he saying that? When I said a ball giggles in, I said, this other guy's on the radio, man. You just listen to the professionals; they say it. So, listen to race coverage. And Kevin is right, because they do explain like why this car is losing track position, or why this car should pit at this time, or what this car's hoping for, why he's staying out. So you do get educated.
Is that beast mode?
Beast mode started off the Daytona 500 on a go-kart full of beer.
That's a lawnmower with a cooler. Look at that.
And he wasn't even looking. I guess he thought there was a crowd of like 100, but there was like 7 people, and he was just tossing out beers without looking. So these things were hitting the ground and exploding. And
that dude looked like
he missed so many people. They were just watching. These reporters are like not catching the beers.
Well, he was a running back, not a quarterback.
Bart Simpson started the Daytona 500. I think it was him and there was another cartoon character. They're the only ones that I'll get back on that in a second. I got to find that exact funny stat that just happened. Where we at? All right, here we go. All right, can't play the total audio, but Kyle Busch coming to the so we're talking about, so the race was basically them just riding together, saving gas time. They weren't even riding full throttle. And so basically these cars can't pass each other at certain speeds or tracks or whatever aerodynamics, but they're having problems passing each other, and then they're saving fuel on these. I think people don't like the fuel mileage races. I like the strategy time where you're coming in a different. People are coming in different strategies. Mm-hmm. I do like that. That's way more interesting than the whole field coming in. And,
it's not just cars going in a circle at that point.
I don't like the everybody pits at the stage cautions.
Oh yeah.
So people don't want the stage cautions at all at some of these, especially the super speedways. But it was a lot of just watching guys ride around for a little bit and get a little position here, a little bit there, but not too much at all. So with a few laps to go, 2 laps to go, Kyle Busch was running just outside the top 20, and he let off the gas and bailed. And his spotter asked him where he's going, and he said, "Where the F am I supposed to rush to the wreck for? We're running 30th." So he ended up gaining about 7 spots, or 5 or 7 spots out of this move by going backwards. So he went back from a 22nd into the 30th, and then back up into finishing 15th after everybody wrecked.
There he goes. Look, he's backing up. Look, everybody go. Okay.
Congratulations, Kyle Busch. If Terry was here, he would probably call that a win and put it in his win column.
Put it on this all time. Richard Petty never did that, Tom.
Oh, wow.
This is a genius move by Kyle Busch.
He did just let them drop off.
Oh, he's not even close.
Yeah.
Y'all go on. And so, and then like Chip said, that brings up the controversy about calling the caution on the last lap or not. In the past, that's a pretty much automatic caution. I'm not.
Or they freeze the field.
So once you take the white checker, it's supposed to be the next flag ends.
Yes.
So that's not what people want. People do want you racing back to the front. So basically, the argument was the wreck was in turn 1 and 2, and they could race back to the checker and have enough time to slow down and get away from any part of the wreck. So that's what they're saying is the reason they didn't do the yellow. But
here's the smoke. All right. I was right.
So they start wrecking, and Kyle's like, well, I'm going to scoot on around here and see if I can.
Here. Pardon me, guys.
Get on up here and do a little bit of something. So, like I said, he ends up 15th with that maneuver. Tom, you like going backwards?
Congratulations on your 15th place finish, Kyle Busch.
Boom!
Oh, man. We're used to that
Imagine
We're used to that behavior
coming out of that.
Imagine this was your mother. Auntie, what are you doing?
It would definitely have to be auntie for me. It would be.
Oh, this for the folks on the radio. This lady thought she could ride a beach bike up a table ramp, and she ate every bit of the dirt on the other side of that ramp too.
Like she gets up smiling.
Yeah, I did. She had to spit dirt.
That was fun. Let's do it again.
Oh,
wow.
Let's see.
That's funny.
Here's a picture of the Daytona 500 champions. Look how tall Jordan is.
Yep.
Look at all those short white folks, Will.
There he is.
I
don't need a stand.
He's not on the stage, and he's as tall as everybody else. Look at Tyler Reddick holding the trophy back there. It's almost weighs as much as Tyler does. Tyler's a little fella.
Tyler Reddick was barely tall enough to ride the roller coaster at Daytona. Look at that. Good gracious.
He couldn't get on the teacups with Sam Darnold.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Well, there's the congratulations to the Jordan team. Here's you some angles on the wreck here. Let's see if I can get another one on this camera. Over here.
See ya. Bye.
That's when it gets nasty when they go down and
Yeah,
then they
Yeah,
start
and then
sliding
back
up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Tom.
This is from the stands.
Because you're like,
Who's hurting who right there?
In the outside lane, the second guy in line is who got the lead guy squirrely, and that started
he
everything.
bumped him in the back.
I'll pull it up here in a second. Well, we got all kinds of fun Olympic stuff here in a minute. Now, how about this? You know what? I saw this on TV. How about the end of the 500? They're coming to the line, and a man throws his dad's ashes at the driver's
ashes.
Yeah, at the driver. What you trying to throw them at the driver as they cross on the last lap of the Daytona 500?
What's he throwing?
Ashes.
From what?
His father's ashes.
He threw his father's ashes?
That was his wish.
His dad wanted
to be thrown out at the Daytona.
His ash is literally his father's ashes are all over his face. Jesus.
Tom is not wrong about that. Will, did he miss there a little bit?
I mean, it's just like, what are you?
Depends on what he was aiming
What?
for.
If you was throwing his ashes, why didn't you place him in something that would have?
Right. To where you're not
not
like,
fine.
you're literally eating your
Yeah,
father's
father's
ashes.
So throw a Molotov cocktail or something. Come on.
What is, what happened? What did I just watch?
So, Ryan Preece, did y'all see his finish? Let's see.
Maybe.
Ryan. So, Preece was part of the crash, and he actually finished. Oh, please find me some video of this. Finished backwards.
I thought Chase finished backwards too, but no, okay, no, that's an extended backwards finish. This is all I got.
That is not sliding backwards, folks. That is a full Ricky Bobby. We got to finish this now. NASCAR's new point system. Every point counts, Chip.
Yes.
So this is what we're doing. As we got to finish, and there we go. We got our points. Got our points, Tommy.
Yep.
Now, with that said, here is Preece. Monday morning, driving into the shop for everybody. This is Preece backed in from the street all the way into his shop, just like Daytona. We'll say you got to drive Bruce. I got faith.
Somebody said,
I got faith. What did they say?
I'll tell you at the break.
Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Oh goodness. How about Amy Earnhardt told Dale to race in the 500? Whoops! I gotta shut that Ryan Preece up. I gotta shut the Ryan Preece parade up. Wherever that's at. Where's that at? Oh, there we go. Shut up, Ryan. Here we go. Here's
In
Dale.
the sport.
Oh man, he told me I should run the Daytona 500 next year.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I was like, what? We were laying in bed Sunday night after the race. She's like, you should just drive it next year. I'm like, hello? Sorry? Are you okay?
There's a lot of momentum in the sport.
Oh man, I don't know.
Now, following that up, he said no way he's ever getting back in a Cup car again. So
Oh, really?
for you junior fans that got excited about that, no. But you could see him at Daytona like a truck or a Xfinity, I believe.
He
So,
retired early, man. He did retire
Why is he
early.
willing? Why is he willing to get into an Xfinity car, but
speed,
not? Is he that
speed.
worried?
Well, he retired from headache, from
I know that, like
concussions.
concussion, but
His
okay.
dad kind of died kind of from that chip. I mean, let's not.
Well,
push
I
that.
mean, but he's getting. But
How
he's,
far we want to go here?
but he's getting in an Xfinity car. I mean, I know they're not as fast, but there's still danger in the Xfinity cars.
I got you.
He doesn't do it a lot though. He doesn't.
No,
It doesn't.
really.
I think that's fair. He doesn't.
He
run
likes
far.
the slow tracks.
Okay, do Bristol. I mean, come
I
on.
get you. All right, Reddick wins. The rest of the race results here for you folks that were wondering. Stenhouse second, Logano third, Elliott fourth, Keselowski, Zane Smith, Busher, Herbst, Josh Berry, and Bubba Wallace. Of course, like I said, Chip's pick wreck there at the end, Chip.
Finished fourth.
Fourth. Okay. You
But-
got it.
but-
Where did Bubba Wallace finish?
10th.
Bubba was 10th.
I mean, you picked Logano, didn't you, Tommy?
Tommy
Yep.
had Logano.
Yep.
So there at the end, we all had our
Did.
picks out there out front, basically.
Yeah.
For Jones was right there and ended up in the wreck there at the end. Just so close. I thought he had it.
Where are they at this week, Kevin?
Atlanta, Echo Park Speedway. That
Atlanta.
probably maybe the best track on the. Look up the odds for me. The best track on the
Terry.
circuit as far as
Terry always
competitiveness.
loved Atlanta.
It's like a mix of Charlotte and Daytona.
Yes.
So there's drafting, but there's more passing. It's not full draft. It's not full pack drafting. So there's a lot of 2-man, 3-man drafting and passing at this racetrack. So it's a pretty good racetrack now with the package they got. So it should be entertaining.
They get it's coming out of 3 and 4, I believe. Because they don't have restrictor plates in Atlanta, they can be driving the highest speed that they will the entire season.
I think so. Yeah. It's a fun track to drive on the simulators and the
Mm-hmm.
games and stuff too. If you have a game and drive the Atlanta track. All right.
Auto Trader 400. We got Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano both at plus 1,000. That's 10 to 1, isn't it, Tommy? Plus 1,000.
Correct. 10, yeah.
Chase Elliott's 12 to 1. Kyle Larson and William Byron and Austin Cindric 14 to 1. Christopher Bell, Brad Keselowski 16 to 1. Denny Hamlin, Ross Chastain 18 to 1. Chris Buescher, Carson Hocevar, and Kyle Busch 20 to 1.
All right, I got a question. So,
All right.
with the Jordan team winning the Daytona, they put them in a kind of put them in a driver's seat for getting to the playoffs.
No. So that's how it used to be. It used to be an automatic qualifier. New rules this year. Now it's all points. So congratulations, you won. Good luck next week, boss.
Keep working. Yep.
Now you got 26 races to get in the playoffs. 16 teams. It's a lot of guys. So you've got 26 races to do that, and then after that you'll have 10 races to finish it up in kind of the same style. Watching the last lap here. Lot of action. Byron fell back there. Elliott, Reddick, and Stenhouse there 3 wide. Thomas Logano's there right behind them. Had Jones had wrecked by then? Yeah, he's not on there. He wrecked on right at the.
Who is behind Elliott in that?
I think Eric Jones.
If he sits, and I know everybody wants to go for the win. If he sits there, he finishes second.
That's Jones. Jones wrecked the front guy.
Okay.
Hocevar.
Yeah.
My man, he come up the block, and Will, what you got to do is when they come to the block, you got to get out the way when the freight train's coming. And it's just too bad those 50 cars behind him to wreck him.
Yeah, right.
He did that. So that was my man wrecking the guy out front.
I think that's 26. I want to see. When we watch that one more time. But whoever this is behind Elliott, if he'll just sit there now. And again, I know everybody. I don't know
That's
if I would.
38.
Yeah, everybody would go for the
Reagan
win.
Smith.
Yeah, Reagan Smith. They finished 1-2, but everybody wants to go for the win. But nobody's catching them if he stays on Elliott's tail.
So the Keselowski is back here in 5th. He's mad at the 35 car for what he did here.
Good swing. Well, that's a good move right there.
Because right here, there's an opening. 35 went for it and said he hit Keselowski. Keselowski says, I think we could have won if he wouldn't have done that. And well, no, probably not. So anyway, there's that. Picks for this weekend's race. Tommy, who you got?
I'm going to stay with Logano until he wins.
I might do the same thing with Chase Elliott.
William.
Who'd you pick last week? You remember?
Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, that's right. You had the
Nostalgic.
Yeah, you had the nostalgic pick. That's right. That's all right.
That's like saying Dallas is going to win the Super Bowl.
That's fitting for that. Other than Kyle Busch, that's fitting for that chair. Good job.
Will, who you got?
You want the
I'm
odds?
gonna take the Daytona winner this week.
Okay.
Mr.
Back
Reddick.
to back. Started
Reddick.
off.
He's 25 to 1.
I don't remember what you said on the odds, but give me Kyle Larson this week.
Larson's 14 to 1. He's third or fourth ranked in the odds.
All right, JP, wake up in there. Time to go to break. We'll be right back.
Come on, birthday boy.
KDCBroadcasting.com.
I'm Calvin Hastings, and I want to invite you to join myself along with Captain Ron and Jeffrey the Pie Owens this Saturday, February 21st from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m.
Listen to the best music and sports in the Carolinas on KTC Broadcasting.